Last week, Microsoft released a research on the 40 jobs that will probably be affected by AI, and everybody's freaked out. But wait, I read the whole thing, and here are the 5 questions you need to ask yourself. The research title Measuring Occupational Implication of Generative was conducted in 2024 and 200,000 users, Bing users. The researchers wanted to find 2 things: task people use AI for, and task that AI actually can do. And not surprisingly, on the top of the list is information gathering, answering clients' requests, and some kind of content generation. This is the request from Bing AI, and this is the request that Bing AI actually did. So after analyzing all this data, they basically created a report, the 40 foremost jobs that will probably be affected by AI, and released it. But by the way, they didn't say AI will replace those jobs, they said it will be augmented by AI. Basically, AI will help to do those jobs. So here are the 5 questions you need to ask yourself. If the biggest problem is communicating and writing, then those skills are going to be in demand. So writers, people like me, will be in high demand, because we all know that the AI content that it produces is biased, and just rewriting it takes more time than writing yourself. Question number 2 you need to ask yourself: what is the AI adaptation rate? And according to this article, yes, AI has a lot of users, about 600 million users, but only 3% pay for the service. So I use a lot of AI, and I pay for a few tools I use. But if you don't pay for those tools, you basically don't use them. So most people don't really use AI. The third question you need to ask yourself: what is the AI adaptation at the workplace? And once again, if you read, AI is stolen at work from lack of education and support. The biggest obstacle is lack of training, limited access to tools, and inefficient encouragement from the management. Number 4, what is the AI limitation? AI has a lot of limitations. First of all, the data is trained, and we know the output is really biased because the quality of the data is really low. Number 2, hallucinations. The AI make up stuff, and the energy it consumes, it's big, it's huge. 3 big companies just invested $300 billion on developing data centers. Google just recently announced that it's going to invest $25 billion in data centers. And the last one, people who are going to be in demand. So it's probably people who know how to communicate, okay, like writers, communicators, and people who know how to use AI, because that's the future of things.